do I let myself worry? Wondering, what in the world can I do? Crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Trying and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Well, I was born a coal miner's daughter in a cabin on a hill in Butcher Holler. We were poor, but we had love. That's the one thing that Daddy made sure of. He shoveled coal to make a poor man's dollar. My daddy worked all night at the Van Leer coal mine, all day long in the fields hoeing corn. Mama rocked that baby at night and read the Bible by the coal oil light, and everything would start all over come break of morn. Daddy loved and raised 8 kids on a miner's pay. Mama scrubbed our clothes on the washboard every day. Well, I seen her fingers bleed, but who complained? There was no need. She'd smile in Mama's understanding way. In the summertime, we didn't have shoes to wear, but in the wintertime, we all got a brand new pair. From a mail order catalog, money made by selling a heart, Daddy always managed to get the money somewhere. Yeah, I'm proud to be a coal miner's daughter. I remember well the well where I drew water. The work we'd done was hard. At night we'd sleep 'cause we were tired. I never thought I'd ever leave Butcher Holler. Well, a lot of things have changed since way back then, and it's so good to be back home again. Not much left of the floor, nothing lives here anymore, except the memories of a coal miner's daughter. Oh, can't you see that pretty little bird singing with all his heart and soul? He's got a blood red spot on his wing, and all the rest of him's gold. They carry him down from the coal mines, dead. Oh, fly away, you red-winged bird. Leave behind the miner's wife. She'll dream about you when you're gone. She'll dream about you all her life. Oh, can't you see that pretty little bird singing with all his heart and soul? He's got a blood-red spot on his wing, and all the rest of him's black as coal. What's your mama's name, child? What's your mama's name? 30-some-odd years ago, a young man came to Memphis, asking about a rose that used to blossom in his world. People never bothered much to mind the young man's questions, till one day they heard him ask a little green-eyed girl, "What's your mama's name, child? What's your mama's name? Does she ever talk about a place called New Orleans? Has she ever mentioned a man named Buford Wilson? What's your mama's name, child? What's your mama's name?" 20-some-odd years ago, a drunkard down in Memphis lost a month of life and labor to the county jail, just because he asked a little green-eyed girl a question and offered her a nickel worth of candy if she'd tell. A year and some odd days ago, an old man died in Memphis, just another wayward soul the county had to claim. Inside the old man's battered coat they found a faded letter. It said, "You have a daughter, and her eyes are Wilson green." What's your mama's name, child? What's your mama's name? Does she ever talk about a place called New Orleans? Has she ever mentioned a man named Buford Wilson? What's your mama's name, child? What's your mama's name? What's your mama's name, child? What's your mama's name? doesn't know what I'm talking about, who's never left home, who's never struck out to find a dream and a life of their own. A place in the clouds, a foundation of stone. Many precede and many will follow. A young girl's dreams no longer hollow. They take the shape of a place out west. But what it holds for her, she hasn't yet guessed. She needs wide open spaces, room to make big mistakes. She needs new faces. She knows the high stakes. She followed this road as a child, wide-eyed and grinning, she never tired. But now she won't be coming back with a rest. If these are life's lessons, she'll take this test. She needs wide open spaces, room to make some big mistakes. She needs new faces. She knows the high stakes. She knows the high stakes. As her folks drive away, her dad yells, "Check the oil." Mama stares out the window and says, "I'm leaving my girl." But she says it doesn't seem like so long ago that she stood there and let her own folks know she needs wide open spaces, room to make big mistakes. She needs new faces. She knows the high stakes. She knows the high stakes.